Hey everybody, Allie here, and I'm excited to announce that the November box rush has officially begun. Whee! No, but seriously, I'm getting a box like every day, every mailing day for like the next 5 days, 4 days, because there's no mail on Sunday, obviously, and not on Thursday either because it's Thanksgiving. But the other days in this coming week where there is mail, I'm getting at least one box on. It's kind of that time of the month. But the first one we get to open is Nerdy Post. This is my very first time getting Nerdy Post, and I'm really looking forward to it because it's got all this great hand lettered and printed stuff, which I'm so totally into. I believe this month's theme is classic literature, which you guys, well, you all know I'm a librarian, so for me, classic literature, right up my alley. Very, very excited to find out what's in this one. So it's not a very big box. It's about, no, 8 inches long, less, 7 inches long, and 4 or 5 inches, 4 or 5 inches this way. So not a very big box, but you'll know, if you know anything about these ones, a lot of times the littler boxes have the most fun stuff in them. So let's get out this and slit it. There we go. Slit it open. Get it back on. This one does not like closing, so I have to go through this whole convoluted process every time I go to close it. Here we go. Closed up. Now, let's take this. Oh, does not want to come out. And you see bubble wrap. Let's peel. Oh, there's items wrapped in this bubble wrap. So we'll peel open the first one. And there is some kind of coaster. It says, "If I loved you any less, I might be able to talk about it more." Oh, I'm trying to remember, what's that a quote from? I think it's Austen. Which one? I'll remember once I have the card that says. Okay. So, let's see. Our Nerdy Post. They always put these really cool postcards in them. I've seen them in there. And of course, this time the theme is Darcy. They put these beautiful things in there that have the thing. And the print is Darcy and Elizabeth, if you can't tell. Mr. Darcy and Elizabeth from Pride and Prejudice. Everybody knows that. Okay, let me see. What was it? I'm sorry, I have... Emma. That's right, it's from Emma. Couldn't remember what the quote was. So anyway, the quote for this one is Emma. It's from Emma, which it's been so long since I read Emma, and that's why I couldn't remember it, which is stupid, because I love Emma. It's one of my favorite Austens. But anyway, this is a great coaster. It's so pretty. I'm gonna hold it up so you can see all the details. Anyway, next items. Okay, let's see. This is what you see after that. And okay, there's stuff falling out of here, so let's go. Little notebook first. It says, "We learn nothing valuable from success." And it's a little beautiful little notebook that we learn nothing valuable from success. I'm sorry. I'm one of those things where I'm blanking on quotes. I know this one, though. It's Dracula. It's Dracula, which is great because Bram Stoker, awesomeness. I love Bram Stoker. And thinking about that, if you people have never read, like, Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter and The Last American Vampire, you totally should, which I know is kind of off topic, but in Last American Vampire, there's a whole chapter that deals with Henry's adventures with Conan Doyle and Bram Stoker, so you should totally read it. And I know this is a classic literature thing, not a great modern American horror novels box, but you know. But anyway, isn't this pretty? We learn from failure. not from success. Love it. Okay, now pin. Look at this pin. It has a stack of all these great novels in it. Jane Austen, Pride and Prejudice, Emma, Alice in Wonderland, Wuthering Heights. Hold up so you can see. It's kind of shiny. This is an exclusive that they had specially designed and made for this box, which is pretty cool. I love this lapel pin. This was what was in the preview for the box, and was what made it convince me that I had to be getting this box. Anyway, whatever our souls are made of, his and mine are the same. It's Jane Eyre. That one I know. No, not Jane Eyre. Sorry, the magnet. This one's not Jane Eyre. This one's. God damn it! I know this. I know. Damn it! I know my classic Victorian romance novels. Damn it! Eyre. No, it's not Eyre. It is Bronte sisters though. It's Wuthering Heights. Wuthering Heights. Catherine says it about Heathcliff. Duh. Anyway, sorry, it's been a very long time since I've done classic romance novels, if you can't tell. But anyway, whatever our souls have made are, his and mine are the same. Catherine says it about Heathcliff when she's explaining why she loves him, even though Heathcliff, let's be honest, is kind of a jerk. Which, once again, now my brain is off on a tangent. Jesper Ford's Thursday Next novels are amazing, and like, Heathcliff is a major side character in the third one, so you should read those too. Anyway, here we go. This one is Jane Eyre, and it says, my very soul demands you. And it is a sticker, and it is very pretty. I love the lettering, and I love the design on this. So pretty. Okay, anything else? Oh, the Nerdy Post postcard, which is books. I love these postcards because they're all color-rainable. And so, like, you can color in and send them, or just send them, or keep them because they're pretty. Anyway. Oh, there's the print, which I believe the quote is this is Austen again. Northanger Abbey, I think. It might be. The person, be it gentleman or lady, who has not pleasure in a good novel must be terribly stupid. Yeah, that one's Northanger Abbey. And then the other side is, if a book is well written, I always find it too short. I think that one's Sense and Sensibility. They're both Austen quotes. And yeah, I'm pretty sure if a book is well written, I always find it too short as Sense and Sensibility. And so this one would be Northanger Abbey. This is so beautifully pretty. I love this side. And then we have this side, which is also gorgeously lettered. You can't really see it from my camera because my walls are yellow and the bookmark's yellow, and it just does not contrast well, as my sister would say. My sister's a graphic designer, and she is always complaining about this, but I can't wait to show her this stuff because she will be so into all the lettering. Anyway. And now a print, which is all rolled up in more bubble wrap and then put in a bag. Haha. If I can get it open. It does not want to come out. A bag it does not want to come out of. Let's see. Maybe I can just slide it out. There we go. It's almost out. Almost out. Almost out. There we go. Here we go. We are all fools in love. Okay. This one's Pride and Prejudice. Elizabeth says it to Darcy, and she finally recognizes that she's no, Elizabeth. Elizabeth says it about Darcy, but she also says it, but at one point, but it initially is said in this permutation. It's said by Jane about Bingley, because when Jane first admits that she's in love with Bingley, and she's trying to get Elizabeth to admit that she's in love with Darcy, right at the beginning. It's a good sequence. It's been so long since I've read these novels. I need to get them out because I should have known all these quotes right without even thinking about them. And I'm having trouble getting the scenes in my head, which means to me that it's been too long. Like I am so tempted right now to go to my shelf and grab down my big book that has all the Austen novels, my big 7 Austen novels in one book, so I can just sit and read them for a while and just get lost, and then get Jane Eyre off the shelf, which Eyre's on a different shelf than Austen, mostly because the Jane Austen one, there isn't enough room on the shelf for all of my books. I have 100. Someday I should do a video in front of some of my bookshelves so you can get an idea of just how many bookshelves I've got. I've got over 100 feet in the room I'm in alone. I mean, you can't tell that because I'm sitting in front of a big yellow blank wall that will have prints on it someday, I promise. But for now, it's just a big blank yellow wall. Okay, I'm just going to put this to the side because it's not going to roll back into the thing. So anyway, that is the Nerdy Post. Next month's theme for this one is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. And I was only planning on getting Nerdy Post for 1 month just to try it, but then they announced Fantastic Beasts is next month's theme, and that just told me. And then on top of that, they sent out an email and said, we're going to have Ilvermorny stuff in there. What's your Ilvermorny house? We're going to have a house-specific thing, which that's really awesome. I mean, I've got Ravenclaw gear, duh. But the other, stuff for Ilvermorny, or I don't have any Pukwudgie gear. I've never even seen a place selling Pukwudgie gear. It's just not done yet. I'm sure it will be, but it isn't yet. This is the first time I've ever even heard of a box asking, which Ilvermorny house do you want your gear from? So I am really, really, really excited to see what they throw in. Because, I mean, it'll be cool to have stuff for that. Did you guys see Fantastic Beasts? It was so good! So good! Anyway, I am so looking forward to next month, and this box is really, really awesome. You buy it from Cratejoy. I will post a link at the bottom, I guess. I think the Ilvermorny box is currently open, so Fantastic Beasts box is currently open. I will post a link at the bottom of the video. Have a great time, and I will see you over the next few days when all the stuff starts arriving. I think the next one due to arrive is actually the Wizarding World box from J.K. Rowling, so that's going to be exciting. And the Smuggler's Bounty box. Those are the next few that should be arriving. Oh, and Owl Crate. Owl Crate is also due to come. So excited! Okay, see you guys soon.